and welcome to the first of what will be four early streams starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. What we like to call the East Coast Marbles arc, which doesn't officially launch till Thursday, but this is like the prequel, as I was saying in stream chat before. You'll notice I've placed a small tip jar over there. I hate the reverse camera, by the way. We'll see if that thing comes into play today, and if we're gonna need a bigger jar. But I just thought that'd be more fun. We had the ticker thing across the top for forever, but nobody really uses the Streamlabs tips ever since we got like affiliate. So it's like, I mean, not nobody, but less people use it. So I figured, why not go to something that covers both? Hey there, rmx.exe, or well, _exe. rmx.exe, thank you for subscribing with Prime. And Mousebox, thank you for the gifted sub to Mimioa. Let's see here. Some Like It's Snot says, I love you, Tommy. How's the evening going? Happy to see you. It's barely even evening yet for me. The sun's still bright and shining outside. It's only 5 p.m. But I guess it is. I guess that counts as early evening. Dylan, thank you, Dylan, for the amazing monster gift. That's 5 gift subs to the folks here in the channel, and thank you for subscribing with Prime, the Patman. Dylan coming in clutch with the opening big guns. Yeah. Oh, and I've got the My Hero shirt, of course. I'm always happy when this thing fits me. It means that my weight's going in the right direction. So I'm wearing it in celebration, of course. The shirt's not getting along with the green screen. Oh, I know. But you know what? I'm just like a little staticky. That's fine, right? You guys know what's going on. You know it's really me and not just an alien stat, you know. Thank you, by the way, Orangisical TV official for the 100 bits, and Irby MP4, thank you for subscribing. Oh, Hugo Troito says, you are my hero, Tomar. Oh, Zephyr, oh yeah, let's see, we got Boogery Bum says, your shirt isn't getting, okay, I did catch that. And then Zephyr Lamb says, I'm curious what mic you're using. Oh, this is a Shure SM7B. I have my issues with it, but it's a really nice sounding mic, and most importantly, it's a dynamic, which makes it really good. It doesn't pick up stuff off mic nearly as much the further away we get. I have no idea how that sounded to you, but we snap near it, we snap like a little bit over here. Big difference in terms of like pickup pattern. This is a very not sensitive mic, which makes it so. Ooh. Thank you, first of all, Cleve the Toad, for subscribing with Prime, and it's Tyler. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Look, that glass is already getting it's getting its use. And shout out Shure. But yeah, is your SM7B set to flat? Good question. What is it set to? Let's have a look at it. I can't see. I have to either turn it around or just keep moving it closer and closer to the camera. It appears to be, is that like a bass roll off? I don't even remember what any of these settings do. I feel like I was messing with it at some point, but that's the bass boost. Oh, okay, it's the bass boost. Well, you know what? I like my bass. I like it boosted. And there's no roll off. And Atrox C, is that Atrox choke? Oh, I bet it is. Hey there, Javier. If that's you, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Hey there. I hope you're doing well, Javier. Thank you for dropping in. I know this is an earlier schedule, so we might see some new faces around. Sheena dropped in. Thank you for subscribing, Sheena. Sheena is staying over right now, and is going to be watching my cat while I'm gone. Thank you, Sheena, for subscribing and watching my cat. Even though you're just sitting in the other room. Dylan, thank you for the 2 gift subs. I know the thing hasn't kicked in. There's going to be like a multi-gift, right?
Double gift.
Double gift. That's what we call it. It's a double gift. Thank you for the double gift, Dylan. And Flimbo, thanks for subscribing with Prime. Let's see. Cuckle Marful asks, is there a reason you went earlier today? I personally like it a lot since your normal time is around 1 a.m. here in Brazil. Yeah, the main reason is I'm about to travel and I'm going to be in another time zone. So we're going to keep the schedule through on Thursday and through all of next week. Even though I haven't left yet, I've just been working on packing stuff, and it just seemed convenient to just be consistent for the next 2 weeks and to stream a little earlier. Normally I would be still hard at work at this hour, but I took off a little early today so I could do this. Flimbo, thank you for subscribing with Prime.
Holy fucking shit! It's a gifting spree!
Thank you, Sheena. I don't know, Sheena, have you ever been in here? Did you know that would happen? That I made my 10 gifts as a gifting spree here. Wow, thank you so much for the gifting spree, Sheena, as we call it. Oh, man. I appreciate that very much. Am I going to Philly to be with Chris? I don't think Chris is in Philly, but no, I'm not going to Philly. Maybe I'll talk more about where I'm going at some point once I get there. I am going to be on the East Coast though. Normally I say it's a terrible idea to tell people when you have travel plans. It's like asking to get robbed, but I also, like, again, I have a guard, Sheena, on duty, so I feel safe admitting that I'll be out of the house for a bit. And thank you, Dynamic Pyro, for subscribing with Prime. And yeah, to Snake, that's AMG Sheena of spooky fame, as you put it, and as most people would put it. Let's see. Hugo Troido, do you like sushi, Tomi? Can I make you some if you're ever in Portugal? Absolutely, Hugo. You know what? I need to come visit Tomar, Portugal, and I don't know what city you're in, but I'll stop by. Cause I mean, as far as I know, Tomar, Portugal, there's some theories at least that city is where my family's name comes from, and that we have some ancestors that actually came from there, even though we're all, you know, as far as I knew, Ashkenazic Jews, but you know, maybe there was some Sephardic ones in there from around Spain or Portugal. It's a really loose theory, because there were Jews there, you know, like hundreds of years ago. Tomar, I wanted to ask, this is John the Warscorned. Wanted to ask, I sense both Tomar and scimitar, and in the same way, does it mean you are master with the scimitar? Also, hi, I'm new. Hey, John the Warscorned. Scimitomar is now a really good idea for if I do a sword-themed worms team, so thank you for that. But no, I am not a master of the scimitar. I fenced foil when I was like 12 years old. That's about all I know about swords. Ether Panda, thank you for your Prime subscription. And hello there, big bouncing bongus. Tyler says, watch out, Sheena's going to be scouting out your house for things to steal and pawn while you're in this room streaming. I certainly do hope not. But I will be on the lookout, okay, Tyler? Since it's you warning me. Antonio Orbs says, Tomar, have you ever went to South America? No, I've never been south of like Mexico. Let's see. What's the southernmost I've been in Mexico? I guess it would be. Can't remember the name of where I went, so I'm just gonna trail off another topic. But no, I've never been south of Mexico. I don't think I've been south of that part of the equator. Period. Is Thailand south of the equator? I don't think it is. I've been to St. Martin. Is that? No, I have no idea. Anyway, I've not been to South America is the real answer to your question. Let's see. Maroon's Faison says, I'm going to be sad when the first Tomar Emerald is found and Tomar starts to fade away into nothingness. Well, wait, just finding one doesn't make me fade away. Oh, wait, or does it? Is that is that what's happening here? Pardon, I had to clear my throat there. Oh, insert joke guy hosted me with one viewer. Well, thanks for showing up. Have you read the Junji Ito comic, Tomie S. Boogery Bum? You know, I actually am in the middle of reading it right now. Like, literally in the middle of it. Like, it just started last week. And I'm in the middle of the little, like, photographer arc. Not wanting to spoil anything for anybody. But, yeah, I'm about halfway through the big, thick paperback. And I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty creepy. I've noticed that that they made a bunch of movies about it that I wasn't aware of once upon a time, and they all sound awful, but I'm curious. And Tuddy Wuddy has resubscribed for a second month. Thank you so much for the resub, Tuddy. This better be Tomar. I stopped watching the Grime playthrough for this. Oh, this better be good, Tomar. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be an all interactive stream. We're just chatting. I think these may be our best streams. We might even stop doing gaming streams. I don't want to stop doing gaming streams, but I think about it. There's a synagogue of Tomar in the center of Portugal. See, Tyler knows what I'm talking about. I missed Oni's stream on Sunday. Yeah, I heard he streamed with Adam and they played RuneScape. That's fun. Expect to see some interesting content coming out in the future. He and Adam and I did some stuff. I'm not going to tell you what games, but we picked some weird ones from our respective childhoods, Adam's and mine. Hey, Tomar, we love you. This is Leepic Goof Troop. Leepic Goof Troop. That's how I'm supposed to say that, I guess. Can I ask, have you and Lyle finished your recordings for Blood Sun Vendetta? I don't know that that Mick has sent us lines for the part he's working on right now. He has this habit of keeping everything to himself until the last minute and then making us dub over his reads. That's what he did last time anyway. Maybe he'll save lip sync for the end this time. Estes, Tomar, I'm still trapped in your labyrinth. The rest of the prisoners and I have decided to unionize. We will not participate in any of the activities going on down here until we receive better pay and improve working conditions. We can negotiate this offline, Estes, but it's not going to work. Just warning you. Tomar is an icon in the hat-wearing community, says Sleepy Hollow. The hat-wearing community. I am pretty good at wearing hats to cover up my bald head, which, by the way, I just shaved. Look, it's nice and, like, smooth. Well, I use an electric razor, so it's not ever really smooth, but it's nice and short. I don't look like George Costanza. Tomar, do you ever eat / drink things, this is Wolf Royalty, from your fridge that are past expiration date? Do you feel guilt for these actions? I mean, yes, but I always check. Expiration dates aren't everything. Sometimes something smells and tastes perfectly fine and hasn't spoiled. It depends on, how cold your fridge is and all number of things. Big Bouncing Bongus, thank you for subscribing. Your patronage is much appreciated. Look at that glass filling up. It's full of little Tomar Emerald subs. I like how it just uses the icon right off the bat. Can we make that bigger? Let's make that bigger. I want a bigger tip jar. I want us to see. want us to see what's going on here. That's good. That's a perfect size tip jar. All right. Dreddy Whaler says, have you ever met Dave Phantom Arcade? I have a vague memory of you being in one of his cartoons. Yeah, I've totally met Dave multiple times in Philly. I love Dave. He's a swell guy. And yeah, I voiced Brad and Dan. That was kind of like our first meeting. It was his cartoon Brad and Dan. And I'm sure I'm falling way behind chat here, so thank you guys for bearing with me, but I'm going to keep just going through. Dick Lotion Spun True says, Tomar will never know until all the emeralds are found. I see. Okay. Sleepy Hollow says, Tomar, who have you known longer, Zach or Chris? How did you meet them? I really think I met them around the same time, and I think it was at probably at a Pico Day in Philadelphia, like years and years back. Tyler, thank you so much for those 500 bits and for filling up the jar with coins and gemeralds, as you've put it. Gunchmop says Sheena Studio is the one working on Bulbo, right? Yeah, Sheena and Travis are both involved in Bulbo's creation. That is correct. That is tangentially related to how we all met. Jeremy the Germ 96, thanks for the gift sub. Another beautiful gemerald drops into the jar. Oh no, I hope we don't overflow. That would just be awful. Oh yeah, Tomie. I think Tomie is pronounced Tomie. To answer your question, Sleepy Hollow. I always thought it was Tomi also, but like then I thought about how Japanese is transliterated, and I'm like, you're definitely supposed to pronounce the E as an E. I'm pretty sure. If someone feel free to correct me. Lenny asks, did you watch the Gyo anime? I feel like I've never seen the anime of it, but I have read Gyo. That was the first Junji Ito thing I read. Jaxie has all of them, and she says the anime sucks, so we're not gonna watch it. She's sitting across from me, still working. Dick Lotion Spawn True, thank you for the 200 bits. And they say, have we decided if that hat is blue or purple? The hat is purple. It's if the lighting makes you think it's blue, that's fine, but the hat is definitely purple. Have you ever met Dave? Okay, yeah. Atrox, I have to bounce for now. Umbrella just got released, and there's still lots to be done. Hope you have a great one. You have a good day too, Javier, if you're still there. Sorry if I missed you. I know I'm falling behind on the chat, but thanks for dropping in. Mimioa, what is your favorite Kanye West album? I don't know any of the names of Kanye West's albums. I'm super big on following music stuff. I've heard a bunch of his songs, and I think some of them are good and some of them aren't. Stunseed, Tomar, I thought his name is Bertioni Little Brother. I don't know what you're on about, Stunseed. Putreficient, Grope Clown, always fun to say. Dump bugs on them. I lost context there. That's what I get for falling behind in chat. We're just gonna drop down, try our best to catch up. All right, Keeganator 2000. Tomar would be a dream guest. Who would be a dream guest of yours to join on Oni Plays? It's not my thing. I don't know. I don't have dream guests. It's not my show. Tomar, I like your blue hat, man. It's not. It's purple. Sheena's saying it's blue. She's betraying me. It's totally purple. I went out of my way to buy a purple hat. It said purple on the site. It's purple. Jaxie says it's purple. Snackanacky Wacky. Plan to do games you've done VO for on stream. Definitely not asking because I was watching the spooky playthrough literally right before the stream started. I have no policy against it. We'll see what happens. It's Tyler. Gave 69 bits. Can you really call it falling behind when you're 5 minutes back? Is there really a 5-minute delay? I don't know. Or was I actually that how far behind the chat I was? Have you heard of Mind Goblins, Tomar? No, I haven't. Crooked Arrow 23. Poll vote up on the hat, but oh wait. Thank you for everyone who's voted purple so far on the poll that I just now noticed. Tomar, what's your favorite JoJo part? Now that's a question, Whizbird. I think I used to say 4, and it's still probably my second favorite, but part 7. I really love part 7. Thank you for all those. Wow. 300 bits from Cup-O-Matic, and a few even fell out. Sorry to see them go. But thank you for the 300 bits, Cup-O-Matic. And who says, looking neat there, Tomar. I know, right? I'm just a big staticky mess. But yeah, I love Steel Ball Run. It's an exciting like adventure story, and but that does not make Johnny Joestar my favorite JoJo. I'm still, if anything, the JoJo from that series is Gyro. Everyone knows that, but I think Joseph might still be my favorite JoJo, but more old Joseph than young Joseph. Context: on Oni's stream, he introduced his Adam character you speak of, his long-lost brother Bert O'Neill. Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna call him all sorts of stuff, but that's Adam. Sorry for spilling the beans on that, I guess. Azuma Magica. Azuma, resubscribe for 3 months. You've got the badge now, Azuma. You've got the badge, the double emerald badge. Tomar, I dare you to chug the bit cup. You won't though. I would if I could, but it's just outside of my green screen range. See, you can't grab what you can't. We can sort of tap on the edge of the glass here. Anyway, if you got up to 1,000 viewers on a single stream, would you quit all your current vocations to do streaming full time? Harold Krill, that would be very rash. I don't think I would ever make any life decision based on a single stream. But it would be cool. It would be a huge landmark, and it's something that I am specifically wanting to work toward. That is my next big goal in streaming, is to get to the point where we can get 1,000 simultaneous viewers. We're going to work our way up. I think it's always important to have goals. I'm sure I've brought this up before. It's probably not my first time saying any of this, but I'm saying it now. Let's get to 1,000 viewers one of these days. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next month, maybe not this year, but we're going to get there. Scamp SNG, thank you for resubscribing for a second month. And Scamp says, hey, y'all. Can I tell Jaxie you said hi, Mousebox? Oh, yeah. Jaxie, Mousebox says hi.
Hello, Mousebox.
She says hello back. I don't know if you can hear. Mr. Skullbrew says, Mr. Tomar, I'm in dire need of your assistance. It's spooky season, and I don't know what to be. I'm down for literally anything, but I can't make a decision. Oh, you want to know what to be for Halloween? You still have like 2 months till Halloween. You'll think of something, Skullbrew. I'm not going to help. But you know what? There's always the devil, because you can always find like novelty pitchforks. And I haven't been the devil since I was like 2 or 3 years old, but I found a photo of myself recently as a little devil with a costume my grandma made for me, and it was really cute. The hat is not blue, Big Bouncing Bongus. Jaxie's not gaslighting me. Jeremy the Germ says, do you like scary games? Also, have you played all the Resident Evil games? I do like scary games. I'm easy to scare, but I think I could conclusively say that I do like scary games, and I have not played all the Resident Evil games. The only ones I've played all the way through are Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4, like forever ago. Both of them kind of forever ago, actually. And then the 2 more recent ones I have played all the way through, Resident Evil 6 and 7. Well, no, not really. Yeah, Resident Evil. I played the like Resident Evil Biohazard. Does that one count as 6? I feel like 6 was one that I didn't play. Would it be? No, it'd be 7 and 8. I've played 7 and 8. Village is 8, right? Because it's like VILL is like I like 8. Anyway, I played 7 and 8. Fiery Mew, thank you for the dime. Tomar, is it true they strapped a mic to your to you? Is it true that they strapped a mic to you and recorded your everyday activities for your lines as Spartacus in the Fate Apocrypha anime? Yes, that's entirely true. That all my lines as and for anyone who's wondering, Spartacus is the berserker of Red in the anime Fate Apocrypha. He's like a big, scary, like creepy, monstrous dude. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me on a normal day, really, just screaming and grunting. I'm gonna just pop down a little more, cause like I could do this all day. Tyler, 2,000 bits. It's gonna overflow with salt. Oh look, it squishes down. Thank you for all the salt. And Tyler says, I'm salting up the jar for you to drink, Tommy. Oh, man. Oh, it unbuckled. All that salt's going to pour out. Let's see. Urine Too Deep says, hey, Tomar, you probably get this a lot, but what advice do you have for someone who wants to start work as a systems engineer? Have your own Linux servers. Start cool projects. Oh, God. Everything just bounced out. What just happened? Tuddy Wuddy, how'd you manage that? Or was it JG Mart subscribed? Tuddy Wuddy, we spilled all over the place. I don't know how you managed to do that, but you like spiked it in, Tuddy Wuddy. Thank you, JG Mart, for subscribing with Prime, though. Thank you for the 50 bits, Tuddy Wuddy. And thank you for the 20 bits, Shane Sculpts. Tomar, you should voice a Smite God for us, like Mick. I have voiced multiple Smite gods, actually. I think the first one I did was Steel Scarab Capri, and I don't think I'm any of the base Smite gods, but I'm a bunch of skins. I think I'm at least 3 or 4 different skins in Smite. I couldn't even tell you what they all are off the top of my head.
Monster
And
gift!
Dylan, thank you for that monster gift. Ooh. Whoa! Those subs are so heavy. What is going on? Has something affected the physics of our subs? And thank you, Lenny, for the 500 bits. Thank you, Dylan, again for the monster gift. Oh no, Tomar, your keyboard. I know it's just covered in bits and Tomar emeralds. Tuddy Wuddy, thank you for the 500 bits. Much appreciated. I'd see we should bring the jar out more often. I like how this is going. Let's see. Hey Tomar, oh yeah. So just honestly, yeah, screw around a bunch with like Linux servers. Get into Linux. Don't be a Windows guy. I mean, you can be, but don't. Like, it's okay to use it as a desktop, but don't run your servers on Linux. Tell Jexy to yell very loudly. No, I don't want to tell her to do that. But thank you for your interest, Dylan. Tyler, thank you for the 500 bits of the 500 rip bits. I wonder if these tombstones are heavy. I don't know how the mass works. Oh, do those tombstones have little hands popping out of them? I swear I just saw a hand in there. Anyway, Quiet Jackie, do we have permission to be you for Halloween, Mr. Marr? I guess I can't stop you. Yeah, you should. That'd be weird. But I'm not gonna say no. But if you do, maybe send me a photo to just so I have some idea of what you're talking about. Captain Squiggles, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Ooh, look at those coins just thunking in. Talking Tomar plush or bust. Hey, I hope we can get a plush. You're going to have to convince Helix that that's a worthwhile endeavor. I'm not exactly like, I don't know if I'm plush material. I mean, I think a good plush could be made of My Lonely Place character, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You'll just have to wait and see. It took a while to get these ones made. I know they just started shipping. Shane Sculpts, thank you for your amazing work. Joshua Shane's, okay, Shane's 15 Venom laugh. That is obviously a an icon of some kind, but thank you for the 10 bits, Shane. Tuddy Wuddy, ooh, thank you for the 500 bits, Teddy. Tomar, have you ever watched Akagi? It's an anime about mahjong. It's so good. Well, I haven't,
gifted.
but I have, like, the closest thing I've watched is Hikaru no Go, which is an anime about Go. I haven't played mahjong since I used to play it with all the all the camp nurses that my mom hung out with at summer camp. When I went to visit her like years back when she was still, well, actually, yes, she still does camp nurse summer camp stuff, but I haven't visited her at a summer camp in like a decade. But that was the only time I ever played mahjong, which was with a bunch of old Jewish ladies at a Jewish summer camp. Dylan B, thank you for the gift sub. I'm just now getting to where in the chat where Tyler salted up the drink. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. If I miss anybody, I'm so sorry. Oh, by the way, did we thank Metal Olympus for subscribing? Well, now I am. Thank you, Metal Olympus, for subscribing at tier 1. Tyler says the predictions are rigged, chat. Always go with the mods. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot, you guys are taking bets on the jar? That's kind of cool. Yeah, who needs marbles on stream when we can bet on the freaking tip jar? Oh, I like that you guys are making bets on the tip jar. Let me tell you. Yeah, Tyler says, thank you for the 900 bits, by the way, Tyler, that the predictions are rigged, chats. Chat, always go with the mods. Ape Mode says, Tomar, your voice sounds so much different here than it does on Oni Plays. I don't know why that would be. I'm the same person. I don't think I put on any kind of character or anything. If anything, it's a different microphone. Maybe I'm just a little hoarse today. I was just doing auditions. I had to get all my kind of auditions done before I travel because I won't really have my setup on the road. Because I mean they're all for things that record after I get back. But yeah, that might be why I'm a little hoarse. Is I just crammed a whole bunch of auditions in before the stream today. Hey, Keeganator says, hey Tomar, favorite anime manga protagonist? Mine is probably Guts from Berserk. I love Guts. As far as like the character. Who's my favorite anime protagonist? I don't know. I really do. I think Luffy has won my heart over these last this last little bit as far as like main protagonists go. I'm gonna have to go with Monkey D. Luffy for now. Tomar, if you give me permission, I'll shave my head and dress up for you as Halloween. I'm not giving you permission, Toby. I just am not going to deny you permission. That's what I said. You do you, Toby. Even though you said Chris isn't interested in Among Us, did I? The Worms Armageddon episode where Lyle had a worm named Incognitomar is the closest we'll get to an Among Us one-off. I guess it will. Carnera Mythos. Let's see, Toby, you do sound more happy and suffering less when streaming. I mean, I'm here by myself taking care of business. That's the TomarStream way. And you know, people aren't constantly making me laugh and making me cry. No, I don't think I've ever cried on any place. Be careful. You don't want to step on any of those emeralds. They look pretty sharp. Oh, they are. This whole glass is full to the brim with sharp, dangerous objects. El Dr. Garcia 24, have you ever played Dragon Ball Fighterz? If not, are you interested? I have. I got it when it first came out for the PS3 or 4. I guess it was for the PS4. And like it was fun. But then I, like any fighting game, I just like I felt like I reached like a learning curve. Like I did like playing online, and I played it for about like a week or two, and then I was like, all right, what else is out? And something else probably did come out that distracted me, and I honestly haven't picked it up since way back when it came out. I've heard you guys talk about Germa on Oni Plays. Have we? Did you catch his Dollhouse streams where people... I've heard about the Dollhouse streams.
Holy
Everyone's told me about him.
It's a gifting spree!
Mr. TF Stone? Goodness gracious. Whoa! You just blasted everything, the living hell out of the tip jar. Thank you so much for that gifting spree. 10 gift subs from Mr. TF Stone. I hope I'm saying that right. There go everything. Woo. A few of them are still managing to land back in the jar. But man, all the tombstones are gone. All the salt's gone. And it's just a bunch of mystical little Tomar emeralds left in there. I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss it. We're in a bit of a glass half full scenario here. I'm definitely on the optimist side of this. Definitely glass half full. Tomar, do you think you would have conquered the aggro crag on Nickelodeon's Guts? Asks Mousebox. I'd like to think so. I mean, I feel like every kid looks at that and goes like, I could do that. But I think I could do that. Because you'd always would see the one kid who was like, this looks easy. And then they actually make it look easy. And you're like, huh. So you can actually do that. You can just like run straight up the thing and use momentum. Because everyone has bungee cords on their backs. You should play the RE2 remake during Octomar. It's a really fun game, says Manoyo82. I'll consider it. I haven't played the original one, but I sure as hell love the remake. Yeah, I've been watching Chris play the Resident Evil 1 remake, just sort of on our free time. And that one seems pretty cool. Although I know they added some crazy new features like the zombies coming back to life as like those red guys if you don't burn them, which I don't think they kept in the other remakes. But it's thank you guys so much, by the way. Dylan for the gift sub.
Monster gift!
Shane Sculpts for the 10 bits, who says, would you rather be referred to as a rat or a roach? Neither. But out of the two, I guess a rat. Roaches are gross. Caller 7 has used 300 bits. Thank you, Caller 7, for the 300 bits. This message was funded by a random gift card I found in my wallet. Enjoy some weird crystal-looking things. Thank you, Caller 7. Thank you for using your weird crystal-looking things on me. Mr. TF Stone, thank you for another monster gift. 5 more gift subs for Mr. TF Stone. There is a lot of generosity going on today. I like it. Carnera Mythos, I'm actually glad you guys got as far as you did in RE Village. It's such a fun playthrough. We played through the whole thing. I don't know if the final episode's out yet. I honestly don't, but I enjoy these games. They're not too long, they're not too short. I think they're just the right size. All the recent Resident Evils. I'm looking forward to Boney Plays this year, since last year's was a lot of fun. We really need to start recording stuff, don't we? But that'll be coming up. Hey Tomar, so this is Rhett Carpnat. If I wanted to get into streaming, how would I do that? I am not an expert on streaming. I've only been doing this for 31 episodes now? I am just a beginner myself. I'm just a wee baby noob. It's like my strategy was like luck out, be in a popular Let's Play stream, do a bunch of voice acting, and have enough people aware of who you are that you can somehow struggle your way into having a stream that people show up to. That's the Tomar strategy. Let's see. I sent something in for Tomar Tuesday, my lord. Oh, I saw it, RMX. We should do Tomar Tuesday, shouldn't we? Thank you for reminding me. Tomar signed a couple autograph things, and suddenly everyone wanted him to stream. That is basically what happened. Yeah, thank you, Tyler. And Sheena, thank you for the gift to Jaden the echidna. I'm gonna pretend that means echidna. I don't know if it does, but thank you again for another gift, Sheena. 1v1 old school RuneScape fight arena winner gets no. I'm not reading the rest of that. That's just not cool. Hey Tomar, did you do a Home Depot commercial? Oh, I've heard that one a lot. I'm not in the Home Depot commercial, I'm afraid. A lot of people say there's a guy that sounds like me in one of the Home Depot commercials, but I'm afraid to say that one's not me. Let's see. RMX, how's the recording setup look for Oni Plays? It's just us on a couch with a bunch of Sennheiser microphones. And you know, we have like a reasonable sized TV that's like 6 feet away. It's nothing special, trust me. Harold Krell, looks like the Zach and Oni plushies finally shipped. That's true. Do you think a second edition Tomar plush could be a possibility? This came up earlier. I think it'd be cool. I think a plush of me would be really cute. But I haven't heard anything of it from Helix, and he's the merch guy at the end of the day. And if you guys want it, go tell him. Give him the impression that that's a wanted thing. If you really want a Tomar plush, no one can make that known but you. Tomar, Mr. TF Stone says, Tomar, you voiced Trundle, which is a favorite of mine. What was it like working with Riot on that? It was actually a lot of fun. It was one of the earliest voice roles I did, like in early 2013, or early to mid 2013. The guys, it was one of my first ones where we actually had like writers come in. I mean, I've done plenty of stuff like that since then, but yeah, like actual writers came in and they like filled me in on the lore and answered my questions, and it was really just like good experience compared to like the sort of mystery you're stuck in when you're doing like an anime dub, and it's just like, well, what we know is whatever the director happens to know offhand. Like having actual people in from the client was fun and interesting, and they were really supportive. And I remember I was blowing my voice out like crazy, and the director, a guy called Alex Von David, who I've worked with a bunch of times since, was very, very cool. It was like one of my first like video game voice experiences. Before that, we did Greyor, but that wasn't nearly as screamy or as rough on my voice as Trundle was. Greyor is the ARAM. For anyone here who plays League of Legends, that's the ARAM shopkeeper who's like the ghost. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to answer your question. For a second, I genuinely thought when you said you guys got to record with Zach, you were talking about the RE8 episode with the zombie baby. Oh, no. Dylan, I want the Tomar plush to have a removable purple hat. Why does it have to be removable? You want to gaze at what lies beyond, what lies beneath. But Dylan, tell Helix all this stuff. Start adding. What is his Twitter handle? At Helix. At its_HelixD. Bother that guy if you really want a Tomar plush someday. It's his call, because none of us are gonna care as much as he does. I am extremely disgruntled. He read the wrong message. This is Rhett Carpnat. Tomar, I meant to ask about voice acting. How would you recommend I get started in voice acting? Oh, I see. Honestly, again, I can't really make a recommendation. I can only tell you what I did, and that was to just get really into amateur stuff. And I started off on like a forum with other voice actors, and like did a lot of auditioning for random radio plays and like dubs and whatever else the hell was like around anything. And then eventually I found out about Newgrounds and another forum called Voice Acting Club, and I started auditioning for Flash animations, and that's when I got like really fell in love with it. And it was just about getting a lot of practice, and then, you know, putting yourself out there, making your own demo that is like good enough that you can go to people that you want to work with and be like, hey, and most of those will fail, but some of them had succeeded for me, where I would just approach people I thought made cool stuff and was like, hey, by the way, I do voices. And I know it's a lot more inundated now than when I was starting out. There's a lot of people getting into voice acting, a lot of people realizing you can do voice acting online. But like, just because there's a lot of people doing it doesn't mean that everyone's like the best. So if you think you can do better, just go for it. It's a lot of competition, but if you have a cool voice and you work at it and you can stand out, then I feel like there's always room for newcomers. It's just about putting in the time and getting into acting. Voice acting is still just a form of acting. Do local theater stuff, take classes if they're available, like do whatever, just act. That's what I always say. Just act as much as you can. And if you don't love acting, then it's going to be hard for you. Sleepy Hollow. Why isn't there a talking Tomar plush? Totally uncool. We've been going through this, Sleepy Hollow, but yeah, there had not been one proposed, but go bother Helix D. Any plans for more crowd control games? Asks You're in Too Deep. It's been a really good and unique experience coupled with the Twitch bets. I don't think it should be coupled with Twitch bets because you guys have an influence over what's going on. But yeah, I mean, the crowd control games I have like a love-hate relationship with, because it's a really cool idea and I really like the idea, and it's fun to like give people the opportunity to interact with the game. And on the other hand, that's when I always have all my worst like technical difficulties and like games crashing and what have you. And there's some of the most exhausting streams, but I'm sure, yes, I will do more crowd control games, but I have none planned for the immediate future. If anything, I'd like to go back and finish Super Mario World with crowd control still turned on. Jeremy the Germ says, one of the lines on your talking plush should be Chris or Zach doing Tomar impressions. No, it shouldn't. It should be me saying stuff. Well, maybe one like Easter egg Tomar impression. Will the Tomar plush have a Tomar blush? Asks, hey there, Steve. Sardonic Samurai's in the house. I sure hope so. I hope they have the technology to make my plush blush with utter embarrassment. Toby says, remember when everyone believed Lyle was Shadman? Did really people believe that? I know I don't. Snake Taylor, crowd control has made mod view difficult to use when we've been using it. A lot of issues with crowd control right now, but it's fun when it works. What do you mean mod view? Oh, I see. Like the actual mod view for the channel. Duly noted, Snake. Yeah, it's not going to be an everyday thing. Don't worry. My throat is like dying. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a little water out of the fridge, guys. I'll be RB. Oh yeah, by the way, I keep a little mini fridge right here in the office, so that's why that didn't take very long. Let's see what's going on. Tomar, did you know there's a professional wrestler that looks like you? This is from Keeganator 2000. Looks like you with a big red beard. His name is Eric Rowan. No, I didn't know that. I don't know that I'll agree that he looks just like me either. So, but let's look him up. Here, let's do this interactively. We'll open up our... Let's see, we got window capture. Is this working for Brave? No, it's not. Of course not. It's supposed to be. There we go. We can look this up now. I'm still sitting in front of it, though. So who am I looking up? Eric Rowan? Hope I don't regret this. This guy does not look like me. Come on. Look at this fella. That's a completely different person. No resemblance. Here, I'll even make the face. Nah, he's just another bald guy with a beard. I don't think Eric Rowan looks like me. He looks cool. I like his style. But I don't know that I agree that he looks like me, Keeganator. But, oh man. We'll just leave our little tab open there in case we want to look up anything else. All right. I second background music. I don't want to do background music. Every time it always bites me in the ass. I mean, I need to get like a collection of like stream-friendly background music, I guess. Or I feel like Streamlabs does like provide that sort of stuff, don't they? Let's see, streamer-friendly music. What do we got? Gaming music for YouTube and Twitch copyright-free music. There's a whole Spotify playlist for that, really? Well, I'm just going to open Spotify in another window then. Is this going to be worth it? Man, we're taking a whole break just to get some royalty-free music going on. And by the way, thank you Lenny for the 200 bits, who says that's Angry Mar, referring to Eric Rowan. And then Tyler, thank you for the 10 bits, who says royalty-free music top 100. Did you send me a link when you said that? Oh, drat. Anyway, or are you just sending me to a YouTube video called Royalty-Free Game Music? Royalty-Free Game Music Top 100. I have no idea. Tyler, I'm losing it. I don't know what's happening, but let's get out of all this. I'm in the app. Why couldn't we have just launched the app? This would all be so much simpler. You know what? Maybe I don't have Spotify installed on this computer. Goes to show how much I listen to music on here. All right. We're not doing music. We don't need music. I'm done worrying about music. Soundtrack by Twitch. Give me like a week. Make a 6-second GBA sound clip loop to play forever until it's adopted by the CIA. Okay, Tyler. That's a deal. Play beard scratching ASMR for music. Oh yeah, did you notice that Jaxie helped me trim up my beard today? It's not quite as long as it has been, but it's nice, and we've got like clean lines up here now, which I haven't had in a little bit. Thank you. Owazowski says my sweet soothing voice is music for their soul. So, I mean, take that, all you music needers. You can put your own soundtrack behind me. I won't stop you. But you're getting the raw, uncut Tomar voice track. You don't really need music. Snake says we have Tomar already. Just wait till I can learn how to make some sick toe music. You know what? I will take toe music submissions as well. If someone gives me a reason to start following the toe music tag, oh, I will. I certainly will. The bubonic musician asks, what's my opinion on ghouls? Well, ghouls aren't exactly goblins. but they aren't exactly. I have no opinion on ghouls. I didn't know where to go with that. Manoyo82 says, my dream is to one day be a mod so I can rig the predictions. I hope our mods aren't really rigging the predictions. But someday, perhaps that day will come. I don't know. How in the F, says Toby, did you get such a supporting partner? I envy you. Oh, pure luck, and perhaps a bit of Tomar charisma. Harold Krell, you should grow your beard out long and wait like current day David Letterman. Oh yeah, he got a real puffy beard, didn't he? I mean, when it's white, I will. Now it's only just sputtered with white. But most of that's covered by the microphone when I do this. And it looks like I'm a young man again. The jaw harp. What about the jaw harp? This jaw harp? This thing? There. That's for free. There's some toe music for you. Some Like It's Not says, I'm dedicating music to you now, Tomar. I'll make a ska thing or a 90s butt rock song. If I had to pick between the two, I go 90s butt rock, but, you know, if you're taking requests. Some Like It's Not says, or sorry, Some Like It's Not. Dang it, Tommy, who is your favorite mod? I'm not going to pick favorites. Masungus says, I play Tomar's voice through my house 24/7 because I fly into fits of rage without it. I'm glad I can keep you calm. I'm like, that's like a cool plot device for a movie where like a specific song or voice, like, you know, there's the character and they go like berserk and like there's the one thing that can snap them out of it. Snake Taylor, I am a fair gambler master, Tomar. I always stay out of the bets, though my Tomar coins suffer for it. I'm proud of you, Snake. I truly am. Honesty is the best policy. Oh, there's Sunny. Thank you for dropping in, Sunny. Shut up, Wave. Oh, and Gent. I see Gent in there too. Copyright claim on that song. Oh, I'm sorry if I've been missing you guys. Let's see. We're gonna get shut down. Sunny and Jen, thank you guys both for coming, though. It's good to see you here in the chat. Shut Up Wave says, hey, Tomar, how did your audition go for that puppet horror game? Like, I was pressed for time, and I'm leaving soon, so I only auditioned for, like, 4 characters, but I actually was pretty happy with them. Thank you for asking. I know I did kind of announce publicly that I was like, hey, I want to audition for this. And it was going to have to be today. Mousebox, who's your favorite non-mod? Again, not picking favorites, Mouse. What? Oh, well, Jaxie. No, Jaxie, I think you are. You might be technically modded. So if I get to pick a favorite mod, it would have to be Jaxie, even though she's never once moderated for the chat, which is fine. I wouldn't expect her to. She has more important things to be doing. Like being amazing. Okay, I'll stop. Least favorite music genre? I don't know. That's not a fun question to answer. I'll make a Sonic-esque butt rock theme for you. Thank you, Some Like It's Not. That's exactly what I had in mind. When I think butt rock, I specifically think of like Sonic Adventure themes. We'll play the third rates with Corey's beautiful trumpet and voice for a Tomar intro outro ska theme. Really show off your personality. I don't dislike ska, but I would not want to be ever represented by ska. I don't think it really speaks to my soul. I do like ska. in doses. Tremoir, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Snake Taylor is going on and on about what an honest Boy Scout they are. And you love all odds equally. Gotcha. Estes Soup, Tomar, if you could do any D&D class, what would you be? I mean, I've played D&D before, and I was a barbarian. It was fun because it was just like sort of very straightforward and blunt about everything. If I played again, I'd probably do the same thing. I would just want to be like big, bulky, smashy characters. They're the most fun. Like, if I've learned anything about trying to figure out magic in D&D, it's that it's way more fun to just crush stuff. There's way less rules. Are you cheeky? Says I'm not Leo 1. Well, yes, I am. I don't know. I don't know what kind of question that is. Dylan says rigged. Oh, was there another bet? Did you guys make another bet involving... the tip jar hasn't had a lot of activity lately, so I don't know what bet could have happened. Tomar, realistically, how many infants do you think you could eat in one sitting? I'm going to pass. Jeremy the Germs talking about Jeb Wave. Oh, is that my favorite genre of music? Or is it my least favorite genre of music? Jeb Wave. It really could go either way. How much do we have to donate for a live toe reveal? Oh, you want to see the Tomar toe Espazzi? Oh, Zlerm, thank you for subscribing and dropping a cool little subscription emerald into my bucket. Excuse me. Tomar, Putrefish and Grobe Clown asks if I would consider buying a theme park. I feel like there's a whole episode of South Park that teaches us a lesson about what it's like to buy a theme park, but probably not. It sounds like a lot of work, and a lot of people get hurt, and then you're liable for it. I'd love to have private access to someone else's theme park for like a day. I've always dreamt of being able to do that, to just like have like Disneyland to myself for like even an afternoon or something. Like one of those parks where I hate going because they're hot and stuffy and the lines are too long. But if I could just go ride on everything once and then leave, it would be perfect. That's what I would want. Toby, if hypothetically speaking, you got attacked by a lot of toddlers with sharp forks, how many do you think you could fend off before being overwhelmed? Oh, well, if you're asking that, Toby, I'd say I think I could handle up to 15, maybe 20 toddlers. Beyond that, though, I feel like they would still consume me. Estes, good answer, Tomar. I don't know what I was answering. What was Estes' last question? Oh, the D&D class. Yeah, barbarian. Yes. And then we've got Snake. Have you ever gotten into any big MMO, Tomar? There was a secret WoW binge in my dark past, but it goes all the way back to when I was in college. Right before, I got especially into voice acting. Not to say that the two are related, but my thing with MMOs has always been that I'm like, the idea of an MMO is the most exciting thing in the world to me, and then I play it, and then like, I either don't fall in with a guild and I'm just like, this is boring, or I do fall in with a guild and then I like, this is boring. But there was one point where I had roommates and we all went and bought I had been playing WoW and then stopped, and then we all went and bought Burning Crusade together and started playing a bunch. And at that point I actually did play like WoW almost every day for a few months. But even then, it was like maybe 2-3 months before we were all like, okay, we should really like actually work on school. But yeah, World of Warcraft is the one I probably played the most. I had like a really brief period where I was playing a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV, but that was just me like soloing and passing time at a boring job that I didn't like. that wasn't even me like really getting into the core game or like being in a guild or anything like that. And to me, that game, by the time I played it, which was like after the whatever re-release thing, it felt just like WoW. Some Like It's Not says, I had some bao buns, 2 barbecue pork, 1 coconut curry. The coconut curry was my favorite. I mean, that's interesting stuff. Some Like It's Not. I do like bao, though. The barbecue pork is definitely the one I would always go for if I were to have bao. RMX. Oh, yeah, I see RMX again, and I'm reminded I never did our Tomart Tuesday, which we might as well do. It's only going to take like a sec. I only have 2 fan arts that I found. So let's put it up here. We have this one by this is by Chilango Peludo, who's submitted before, saying it's only a matter of time before I knew it was only a matter of time before you fell for me, kitty. And this was, I think, in celebration of getting partner. And I appreciate the gift art. And then this one is by RMX, who's here. And I guess this is his RMX's Babe Supreme, drew this real cute one of me with like I think that's Noodle on my shoulder. It's really adorable. And then RMX drew a cute little I guess that's is that a Tomar worm? Is that a worm? Like that's a little hand on the side, or do I just have a big growth in my neck and that's just a head? Anyway, cool stuff. I very much appreciate the art. And to answer your question, what do you do with our emeralds after stream? What kind of nasty things go on behind the Tomar doors? And to that I say, you'll never know. You'll never know, RMX. What I do with my emeralds in my own free time is my business alone. Jonathan Joestar says, please say Tomar Gaming. I mean, I just said it. Do you want me to do it like a here? Welcome to Tomar Gaming. There we go. There's like a headliner, Tomar Gaming. Tomar Gaming, gaming. Espazzy, your hat looks big on your head.
Monster gift!
Mr. TF Stone, thank you so much for the monster gift. We see those delectable little subs dropping in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's number 5. Ooh, someone there apparently just was a 3-monther. They got a double emerald. Espezzi says, your hat looks so big on your head. Is there any chance there could be a bigger hat every stream? Yeah, I'm going to start enlarging my hat by 1 whole size every stream until it's comically large and covers my eyes. Have you ever tried a Pokeball? Asked Lenny the person. Oh, yes, I've had many Pokeballs. I'm a fan of Poke, for sure. There's a place around here called Seafood. No, Fish King. There's a place here called Fish King. That's one of the few places that does real good, like the closest thing we can get around here, at least, to like authentic, like Hawaiian style poke. And they just do like tuna and yellowtail, and that's it. But it's really good. Chilango means someone from Mexico City, and Peludo is hairy. Really? So it means hairy Mexico City guy. I did not know that. Metallum Olympus. Gent Trooper says it looks like an enamel pin. I don't know what he's talking about. I just noticed that he was talking. But Tomar, got any requests for the next Tomart Tuesday? I missed the last few streams and haven't been able to participate lately. Oh, Drawing Blood Live. I mean, if you ever send it, I will find it, and it will go on Tomart Tuesday, the next, Tuesday that rolls around. So don't worry, you can participate whenever you want. You can do it in 5 months from now, or you can do it right this moment, and I'll probably show it next week. But no, I don't have any specific requests. I appreciate people just being creative and having fun and doing whatever. Lenny, he has a giant pool of them. Oh yeah, I do have a giant pool of leftover emeralds. But what I do in that pool is still only my own business. Tomar, please say welcome to Tomar's Wart Zone. I mean, I just did again, but welcome to Tomar's Wart Zone. I hate that. Oh, I hate that I did that for you. But thank you for all your diligent mod work, Azuma. That was your reward. I pay Azuma in wort related sayings. Tomar, how would you feel if I made an in-ground pool on your shape? I mean, I hope you'll send me an aerial photo of it. That's all I have to say about that, Estes. We need to get you a Go XLR so you can do those voices with reverb for more funny. I'm down for it after how much grief this Scarlet has given me. Maybe we'll have a stream to fundraise specifically to buy a Go XLR. Or maybe I'll just buy it and not be such a cheapskate. Mr. TF Stone, you have been making me laugh for so long at this point. I'm just returning the favor. Aw, thank you. Morty the Corgi, thank you for subscribing. I hope you're having a good one, Morty the Corgi. Thanks for the cool gem in my cup. Polar Captain says, I have a fan TikTok of you and Oni Plays. Can you say some words for us? The username is Oni Sleeps. I don't know how to take that. Thank you for the sub, Dylan. Here, I'm going to say some words for Oni Sleeps. Oni Sleeps. Why are you a bunch of creeps? Why have you been I can't think of anything else that runs with sleeps right now. But that's it. There you go. I hope that helps you, Polar Captain. Zephyr Lamb, have you ever been to Frank and Sons Collectibles? I don't think so. Wait, is that a reference to something? Oh, that's the Star Wars shop guy. Jaxie's telling me that's the guy that's like, you're fucking nuts. No, I have not been there. Some like it's not. Hey, Tomar, have you been doing anything new lately, like hobbies or something you just started doing? That's a good question. It's like looks around for jaw harp. I mean, nothing specific. I was gonna start learning React.js because that's what a lot of the Twitch extension front ends use. And I don't know a lot of front endy stuff. I mean, I know basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but you know, React is a big one. And I'm like, why not learn it? Why not learn a new thing? So I've just started learning it on Solo Learn, but literally just started. Because I've been doing a Python course to brush up on my advanced Python. So I'm going to get it down and dirty in that once I'm done with my Python course. Tomar, do a whole Hawaiian pig roast stream, says Putreficient Grope Clown. You know, I'd consider it, but that's a lot of pig. I couldn't eat all that myself. Am I allowed to draw you naked doing the Jacko pose then? What's a Jacko pose, Toby? I don't like being drawn naked, but you do again. I don't want to stifle your creativity. Where do we send Tomar? Just tweet you? Yeah, Zazzy Beats. You just submit it. You should probably @ me, and then also use the hashtag Tomart, TOMART. That's how I usually go sort it all. Yeah, Toby's got the idea. Return of the Goxler, says Snake. Do you have a favorite ska band? The only ska band I was even aware of for most of my childhood was, well, yeah, now I can't even remember their name. Who did the impression that I get? The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. That's who it was. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. But again, that's like the most mainstream thing. So that's just proof that I'm not like a ska enthusiast. And if I ever listen to Corey's stuff, maybe I'll change my mind and that'll be my new favorite ska band. I just haven't gotten around. I haven't gotten a chance to listen. Drawing Blood Live. I'm going to, what are they called? The third rates? I think that's it. I'm going to draw you as a long-bearded Louisiana man in a rocking chair playing the Jew harp. You go right for it, Drawing Blood Live. I like that idea. Mimioa says, hey, Tomar, could you do a rat punching stream where you run around the streets of L.A. punching rats and people that look like rats? Well, I don't know if I'd go around punching people. And I feel like if I go around punching rats, I'm just asking to get some sort of plague. So I'm going to put a pin in that. But you know what? Maybe we'll play some, what's that game? Some Warhammer? Vermintide or something? Maybe that can be my cop-out. I'll play some Vermintide with some random people on stream someday in the distant future when I figured out how I'm going to deal with that. RMX says, I don't want to call you out or put you on the spot, but I'm pretty interested in your skateboarding and tricking channel. You mind shouting out to your loyal Kickflip Omars? Oh, yeah, total shout out to the Kickflip Omars. You guys have been great. You've inspired me. I finally did my first 1080 fakie Tomar. I've got nothing. But shout out to the Kickflip Omars for sure. Espezi, hello, Mr. Tomar. May I call Mar? Just say Tomar. Anyway, I represent that Oni sleeps, and we didn't appreciate the slander you used when describing our company. Please expect to see at least 3 lawsuits in the mail by tomorrow. I just said Oni sleeps was creeps. I don't think there's anything prosecutable about that. It's not it's not defamatory speech. It's not libel. It's not slander unless it's proven false. So you have to prove you're not creeps, I'm pretty sure. Cranky Pancake, have a good stream, Tomar. Thank you, Cranky. Tomar, if you do a pig roast and can't eat all the roasted pig, please send 6 ounces of roasted pig to contributors via parcel. I mean, I will. I don't think we're ever going to do a roasted pig stream, but it's a thought. It's a thought, and my brain is rotting. Tomar, how much money for you to wrestle that Eric Rowan guy from earlier? Oh yeah, clean million, and I'll go right up against him. I'll make a show of it. I'll let him win. Let him win. But yeah, $1 million is my current wrestling appearance fee, I'm afraid. Because otherwise, I can't just make a fool of myself for nothing. What's your skincare routine, Tommy? Be born with really small pores out of luck and do nothing like the average lazy man. That's my skincare routine. Tomar, are you a fan of They Might Be Giants? I'd say so. I really liked them growing up. I had the album Apollo 18. I think that was the name. I think it was called Apollo 18. It's got like a big picture of like a squid or an octopus on the front. Wait, let me look this up. Back to Brave. They Might Be Giants, Apollo 18. Yeah, no. Apollo 18 is a real thing. Was it Apollo? What the hell was it? Oh, no, it was called Apollo 18. Then they made a movie later. Yeah, it was this thing. Apollo 8. Wait, I just realized Brave hasn't been capturing anything. Well, that's a darn shame. because I was trying to show this to you guys. If I go to the window known as Brave, look, that's Videoception, and there we go. Yeah, this album cover, They Might Be Giants, Apollo 18. Let me duck out of the way. But that's what I was talking about. But let's see, what's... so yes, that was... I really liked that album when I was a kid. So yeah, I would say I am at least somewhat of a They Might Be Giants fan. And I remember really liking their song Experimental Film that was featured on Homestar Runner. Chef here... And obviously all the classics that made it into like Tiny Toons and stuff. Chef here, thank you for resubscribing for a second month in a row. And they're asking me to cuck them and using naughty potty words. And to that I say, no thanks. Maybe let's scroll down a bit. Let's see how things are going down here. Tomar should get all the mods together for the roasted pig stream. Let's get off the roasted. I don't know where we're going to go with this whole roasted pig stream idea. I mean, I know I don't keep kosher anymore, but my parents would never let me hear the end of it if I did a roasted pig stream. Can you do an 18-hour long Watch Mojo viewing stream? That sounds miserable, Whizbird. I don't think I want to do that. What's the sub donation goal for the... There is none, Zaz. Everyone keeps talking about this roast pig stream like there's a chance in hell it's going to happen. Hello, Mr. Tomar. My company represents the rats you will be punching in the future. This is a Spezzy again. We're formally sending you a cease and desist due to plummeting rat population in LA. Could you please fight the homeless instead? Manoyo82 says you should read more creepypasta and upload them to the Pondering Llama's second channel, The Terrifying Llama. Will do, Manoyo. Tomar, let's see. Tomar, how much... This is Cloned Hobo. How much to do the Yoinky Splanky? I'm not going to ask you to clarify that, but I don't think it has a price. Tomar, if you die, will your funeral be on stream? I don't think that's up to me. I mean, I guess I could put that in my will, but I don't think so, no. I don't think so. Ozma, hey Tomar, I know you're not a furry, but you've made some comments about Minerva Mink that indicate a desire to, and I quote, get my finger bones on that mink. I've never said that. Can you please comment? That's a baseless rumor, Ozma. I've never said that. If there's any furry character I've ever spoken of with fondness, everyone here knows it's Gadget from Rescue Rangers. I think that was legitimately my first crush when I was like a little 6-7-year-old. If you do the roasted pig stream, you should definitely try a front side 360 kicker over the pig. Will do, RMX. It's a date. That's the what's my favorite type of cuisine? Asked Jeremy the Germ. Now you're talking. I love Japanese food. Anyone who knows me knows I love Japanese food of all kinds. I love sushi. I love shabu shabu. I love katsu and curry. I love Japanese comfort foods, I guess, in particular. I really like I'm not big into like the red bean paste, but I love the what are they called? The little fish waffles. Taiyaki. I really love the custard filled taiyaki. That's one of my favorite things. And they have those places now, like I think it's Korean owned, but they do like it's called like Abun or something, but where they, you know, you get the little fish shaped waffle. Somi, that's what I'm thinking of. And it's like a little fish shaped waffle where they put the ice cream in its mouth. Those are amazing. I love those. Dr. Osteopathic Penguin. It's a lot of sugar, but oh God, I just got so hungry thinking about it. Hey, Mr. Tomar, just wanted to say thank you for all the quality content you and everyone make it Oni Plays. It makes studying all day way more enjoyable. Keep it up. Hey, I'm glad I hope your studies are going well, Dr. Osteopathic Penguin. Evan089 says, combine the streams and punch the pig, then do a kickflip over it. We'll do, Evan. Zazzy Beats says, you had a crush on Inspector Gadget? No, I didn't say Inspector Gadget. Just Gadget. And again, that was like literally 30 years ago. Tomar, don't respond. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law, says Snake Taylor. Shade99 Gaming says, what's your favorite genre of music? And if needed, favorite subgenre? I don't know, Shade. I don't know. I'm not good at answering music questions. I don't listen to that much music, and I just listen to what my friends listen to. Your beard, if it were upside down, would be a frigid volcano. Thank you, PM Triox. Dylan says, Tomar, I can't believe you've gone this long without addressing the big news. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the big news. I thought I could avoid the big news for another several weeks, months even maybe, but now everyone is demanding we speak about the big news, and I just don't know what to tell you about the big news, Dylan. Can we just put off the big news for a little later in the stream? Roll yourself up in a giant sushi roll, says Putreficient Grope Clown. I don't know if that has context, but okay. It's different to Snake says it's difficult to represent such a high-profile client who is resistant to legal counsel. Oh, Reuniclus, yeah, you know Somi. You know Somi. Say Rosa says, Tomar, my beloved. Okay. Some like it's not says, go Gadget, crush on Gadget. Go Gadget, crush on Gadget. And now you're talking about Gadget Boy, Lenny. I never had a crush on Gadget Boy, that's for certain. Dire Chump says, Tomar, have you ever noticed that? And then just trails off. Big Bouncing Bonga says, go Gadget Pig Roast. Taylor the Savior says, who's another voice actor in the industry that you have an immense amount of respect for? I mean, I usually like to bring up Charlie Adler because that was a big role model of mine. Steve Bloom is another big one. Definitely people I always looked up to in terms of their acting and like the kind of roles that they did and, you know, the kind of stuff I like. Mousebox, he never says the big news when I'm here. My bad, everyone. Now, Mousebox, we'll get to the big news. It's okay, but it's going to have to wait till the very end of the stream. And if I forget to tell everybody the big news, just please remind me to tell everyone the big news next week. For those who are confused, this is Harold Krell, just cluing you all in, Harold splaining, if you will. For those of you who are confused, Gadget refers to the rat-like character in the 90s Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers show, while Inspector Gadget refers to the RoboCop detective character from the 90s Deke-produced show. There's a major difference. Gentleman Trooper, Gadget voice. You can shut up now. You can shut up now. I will do the review. Tomar, due to your insistence on being difficult, this is Snake Taylor, the plaintiffs have released the big news to the press. This is going to cause us insane headaches. Your mod legal team will be billing you in pig roast streams. I don't think they really know what the big news is, Snake. I don't think anyone but I knows the big news. I'm the heaper of the big news. There is none other who can deliver my big news but I. Just to make that clear. Espezi says, we have evidence that your client has both threatened to punch rats and said slander for an innocent TikTok profile. How does your counsel play? Why are legal proceedings happening right now? I didn't punch any rats. I actually refused to punch rats out of fear of infection, and even offered a compensatory action of at least 10 minutes of Vermintide at a date to be determined. These proceedings are ridiculous. The Selonium, what do you think of the younger voice actors like Connor Mack? I don't know specifically Connor Mack, and there's a lot of younger voice actors. I'm not going to give you my opinion on every younger voice actor, but there's a lot of really talented folks out there. RMX, what was your favorite character to do a voice for? All of them. I suck at picking favorites when it comes to anything, except for my favorite One Piece character, my favorite Jojo arc, and the other favorites that I have willingly given earlier tonight. Beyond those, never expect a good favorite out of me. Tomar is a MILF confirmed. That's not the big news. Some like it's not. Wait, what's the jury ruling on? Oh, I see. You just started a poll. I don't know who's doing that, but I hope I get something good. I won't read the poll. I'm not like I glanced at it. I didn't see any. I didn't actually read any of the things I'm guilty of. I just saw Tomar is guilty of, and I closed it up. So I'll have a look at that when it finishes. Taylor, the Savior, what would be a dream character project you'd love to... I get this one a lot, but nothing specific comes to mind. I really just like doing it. I like being surprised. I like new things. I like original stuff. That's what I like. So you're playing chicken with your many enemies and their knowledge or lack thereof of said big news. That's PM Triox trying to qualify the big news. I wouldn't call it playing chicken. I would just call it being the sole keeper of the big news, because it's my big news. It's not anyone else's big news. So it's just my big news. Tomar, are you able to discuss ongoing legal issues of Tomar versus State of California and the current status of California recognizing Tomartopia as a free and independent sovereign land? No, I'm not free to comment. My legal counsel, the Walrus, they have advised me that Tomartopia probably has no legal claim, and that the California National Guard will probably roll in and reclaim it if we hold fast to our claims. Tomartopia is hereby, from this moment onward, being dissolved and will only exist in virtual spaces henceforth and for all of time. Thank you very much. Dovi, punching rats is more of a Lyle thing. Thank you. Wait, is it? Toby Weiss, hey senpai Tomar, would you say you classify more towards the MILF or the stepsis side of the spectrum? I don't know how to answer that. Stun Seed, Tomar, have you played Asura's Wrath, and do you think it should have been better? You think it would have been better if it was an animated movie? It was an animated movie, Stun Seed. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I played it when it was a demo at E3 many, many years ago. And even then, it just seemed like a really long QTE. Like a cool, well-animated one, I guess, but a cute... Like, it was a big cutscene. The demo. I never played the final version of the game, so I can't speak to that. Dragon Eye 098 says, Tomar, if you could receive $1 million to live your life exactly as it is now, but if you ever touched a rat, you instantly die, would you take it? I don't know. Could I use maybe I use $500,000 to invent a rat resistant coating? Would that be cheating? Do you think I could invent a rat resistant coat? It's like if I touched a rat, I instantly die, but he would have to like touch my skin, right? Can we clarify that? I could just, whenever I'm in a place where there's a risk of a rat, I could just wear a big padded leather, like parka, like a big thing that covers my whole body, so that even if a rat, kind of grazes me, he'd just be touching the fabric. He wouldn't be touching me. I mean, I think I could make that one work. Yeah, I think I'd take the $1 million for the rat touch. I think I could make that one work. Is your favorite One Piece character a Straw Hat member? If not, who's your favorite Straw Hat crew? I was going to say, no, my favorite One Piece character is always going to be Bon Clay. from here and forever on. But then my favorite Straw Hat crew member, I think, is Luffy. Yeah, I can't think of one that I like better than him. He's a baller. And thoughts on Tony Chopper to follow up, Jaden. Chopper is up there. He's like a top 3 for sure. I feel like it's like Luffy, and then like out of the Straw Hat crew, like Luffy, then Chopper, then Zoro. Sorry, Sanji has not ever made my top 3. Or Nami, or Brooke. I really did like. I think number 4 very. You know what? Maybe Frankie's my number 3. It's really close between Frankie and Zoro. I'll stop talking about One Piece for the next 5 seconds. What would you say was what got you into voice acting, and did you initially have a knack for it? The Selonium. I'd say it was just like watching anime dubs as a kid, and I bring this one up a lot because I think it was like a moment where I decided like I could be a voice actor. I was like late high school, and I was watching the series Great Teacher Onizuka, which was dubbed by Steve Bloom, and I was just like trying to do his voice, and I was like, wow. Like, whether or not I was doing a good voice, I couldn't tell you, but I was like, wow, I sound just like him. I feel like I could do this. And I feel like it was that was around the point that something clicked in my head where I'm like, why don't I? Voice acting, like being in cartoons, like cartoons and anime, like both interested me equally, I think, at the time. That'd just be really cool. And like, why not try to do it? So hopefully that answers your question, Selonium. Shade99 says, the big news is the location of a Tomar Emerald. False. Zazzy Beats, could you please address the frequent rumors surrounding your newfound MILF status? The fans need to know your thoughts on the matter. I'm not a mother. Don't you have to be a mom? Gent Trooper says, Bit Country. I have no context, but I appreciate whenever I see you in chat. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client is of the highest standing morally and socially. This is Snake Taylor defending me. These claims levied against him are heinous and disgusting. I ask that we disregard false claims in the courtroom today. Thank you for your time. Waka Waka Live says, hi, Tomar. I'm a young aspiring voice actor. I was wondering how old you were when you started voice acting and what jobs you did before Newgrounds. I mean, like what voice acting? I feel like this... I wouldn't have anything voice acting related I'd call a job. I don't know how to answer that exactly. But to answer how old I was when I really got like, I've been like interested in voice acting since I was probably about like 14, 15, 16, somewhere in that range, like early teens. But I wouldn't say I really started taking it super seriously. When I got into Newground stuff, I was actually like already about 20. And that's when I really was like, you know what? I think I could actually like try to shoot for this as a career. That all happened around like when I was around 20 years old in like 2006. To put my age into perspective. Hopefully that helps you, Waka Waka. Oh, my voice is going. I'm slouching so hard. Let's sit back up. I was just getting so comfy. I'm falling way behind the chat. No, not that bad, I guess. Taylor the Savior. Something I've always been curious about. Wait a minute. No, you know what? Let's just continue from where we were. For real, for real right now, I like that by complete coincidence you've been reading the ongoing fake drama trial while holding one side of your headphones like an old-timey radio announcer. Putreficient, I'm glad you like that. Putreficient Grope Clown. Oh, are you guys trying to push me into starting a game of marbles? That might be a fun break from all this. Tomar, if you were paid $8 million to live normally, this is Putreficient Grope Clown, to live normally, but if you ever said the word fantastic, you instantly changed into a housefly for 1 week, that I would take $8 million for that. I know I probably say fantastic more often than I'd think, but I think I could get it out of my vocabulary for $8 million. That's all I'm saying. And if it happened once, I would have like hopefully like I could take some of that $8 million to hire a team that's like, I'm like, if I turn into a housefly, just catch me, put me in like a little terrarium, make sure I'm safe, like nurse me, like take care of me for a week so that when I get back, I'm like, okay. And it's like, all right, like I'd pay a guy a salary to be my fly guy, if you will. Because, you know, I'd have $8 million. I could set aside literally like $1 million to pay someone a full-time salary to be my fly guy for a long time. You know, I could, what do you think someone would take to be a fly guy? It's not a tough job. He only has to do something on a very circumstance. I feel like if I paid fly guy like $60,000 a year, that's a really nice salary to basically do nothing. Unless I turn into a fly, which maybe I never will if I never say fantastic. So I will take that. I'll take that bet, Putreficient. Super Dion Bro. This just in. Tomar confirmed associate Lyle punches rats. He claims that criminal Lyle should be in hit video game Asura's Rats. Taylor the Savior, something I've always been curious about. I've been following you and the rest of the guys since the Newgrounds days. What was it like transitioning from Newgrounds to YouTube as a platform? I know there were a lot of people back in the day who poo-pooed the idea, but it seemed like slowly everyone made the transition. Was already curious to know how that went back in the day. It was just kind of a thing. It was like most of us really couldn't make much money on Newgrounds, period. Only the guys who were like real big. Just because like there was only so much money going around, and yes, and we were. I went over to YouTube. I was drawn by money. I had just moved out on my own. Things quickly shifted, and like you look at it in retrospect, and you're like, man, I feel like I did like do Newgrounds dirty to some degree by just kind of going over there and neglecting Newgrounds for a bit. But it was what it was. It was a time of great change, and a lot of us got all excited at the idea that, maybe we could make a living just making content online versus just, the main options back then on Newgrounds. It was like rev share was not really ever much. So unless you were getting sponsored, you probably weren't making enough to really pay rent or make a living on. So I feel like that was a lot of the appeal. Beyond that, I don't know what else to say. It was just like you stop posting on one thing, you start posting on another, and you hope for the best, and you're corrupted by greed. Thank you, Snake Taylor, for the gifted sub. Another fun little emerald in our mighty glass. Ooh, Niogoat, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Do we not? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that still drops a little gem in there. Oh, nice. Espezi, I have quotes from you saying that even if in the digital space Tomartopia will discriminate against rats in the city under the threat of punching, do you have a response to these allegations? Espezi, there's some interference. I guess I can't say I didn't know what you just said because I just read it out loud. Wait, what poll? What was the poll? I totally forgot about what the thing I was found guilty of. Can anybody clue me in on what the poll actually came up with? Dopefish says, are you the kind of guy that if he got a rat infestation would move to a new house and have a known rat killer move into the old one? What does that mean? Thank you for subscribing, Shade999. I never thought this day would come. But thank you. Ratophobic Spray, says Courage. A fistful of bees. For the purpose of updating the Tomar lore wiki, can Tomar finally end all the rumors and confirm or deny that the source of his powers comes from tiny titanium alloy nanomachines residing in his beard? No, I can't confirm or deny that. And the origin of the powers you know what? I've already said too much. Snake Taylor, this ruling of innocence has been a wonderful outcome, and my client is incredibly pleased. Oh, was I found innocent? That'd be nice. Is that what happened? Tomar will continue his charity work with the rate as he has been doing prior to these ridiculous proceedings. Exactly, Snake. I'm a good guy. Super Dion Bro says, I love Bon Clay. Luffy is the best. Yeah, no, they're all awesome. And then Discount Pirate clarifies, Bentham is great, top tier taste. I mean, I call him Bon Clay, but I know who you're talking about. Snake says, we won the court case. The jury found you innocent. Drinks on me tonight. Snake, thank you for your legal counsel. Jeremy the Germ, Joshua, keeper of the big news, Tomar. Dylan says, what about Trafalgar Law? He's so cool. He's hands down my favorite character. He seems cool. He's no Bon Clay, though. Keeganator, Bon Clay knows what it's like to be a man. He knows what it's like to start at the bottom and struggle. Trafalgar Law is like, I know he's got a cool past, he's got all this stuff, but he's one of the most broken powers. That's not a guy who sweats and stresses. He's a guy that literally can switch anything with anything. Isn't that his power? I'm just saying. He's a cool guy. Would love him to have my back in a fight. Not my favorite One Piece character. Mousebox, Tomar isn't a mom, he's a proud cat dad. Thank you for clarifying. We're way behind, aren't we? Tomar is a rodentist. I am not a rodentist. I have never worked on any rodent's teeth. Putrefish and Grope Clown. By the way, I skipped down a bit. Evan 089, Tomar innocent on all charges. Thank you. Snake Taylor, you were cleared of all charges. Okay, everyone is listening to me when I said to clarify the verdict. Have you ever played the first Deus Ex? Says Menem Olympus. Yes, I have. I played it not when it came out, but probably a couple years after. I really liked it. We tried playing it for Oni Plays at one point, and like none of us knew what to do, and we were just kind of struggling, and we were like, we just played something else instead. We played it for like 20 minutes, and then we're like, maybe we'll try another time when we've had a little practice. And we haven't had any practice. Dylan, thank you for the gift sub. Rhett Carpnat says, hey Tomar, did Zach confirm a worm in episode 2 yet, or do you have an NDA? I can't say, but I don't think Zach's the type to let down a fan. That's all I'm gonna say there. I just can't imagine that you wouldn't see a worm in episode 2. Stinko Meanie says, hello Tomar, what's a self-taught skill you're proud of? I guess I don't know. Most of the stuff I do for my daily job and when stuff in IT is self-taught. And I'm very proud of that. And the Jew harp. I did learn the Jew harp all by myself. I mean, I watched like one YouTube video, but that still kind of counts as self-taught, right? I guess it would help if I was really good at it playing it. But you know what? It's still self-taught. The Selonium, this is a very odd question to ask, but I know you were in anime back in the early 2000s, into anime back in the early 2000s. Did you ever use the anime website, Anime Kiosk, to watch or read about anime? No, I've actually never heard of that one. And I'd be honest if I had. I really don't know that one. Jeremy the Germ 96 says, how many cats do you have? My wife has 2 Maine Coon kittens when we got married, and they're basically oversized cats with a dog's attitude. I just have one little black cat. I've been told he's a Bombay. I think he's some kind of mutt. He has a big white spot on his chest. He's not a purely black cat. But he's just a street cat, and that's him. That's Noodle. I think that's the term for the breed. Let's see, RMX, Tomar, as you know, I'm an aspiring tricker, skater, voice actor, and now legal expert. I was wondering what your opinions were regarding static versus dynamically typed languages. I mean, I don't think there's an opinion to have. They both have their place. I mainly use Python, which is dynamically typed, because my objective isn't to write things that are like core system processes that need to go as efficiently as possible. It's usually, scripts that take, their low CPU usage, or they burst, like sequential tasks. That's the, and then a lot of the stuff that I use for I use like Cherry Pie for web servers and stuff. Like all the fast moving parts in there are already pre-compiled as C components anyway. So yeah, like I like the convenience of dynamically typed languages, but I've programmed in Java and C++ and C# and like statically typed languages, and it's whatever. It's just another thing to worry about. You always have to think about types even when you're working in a dynamically typed language. Hey, Tommy, what's the period of time between you guys recording an episode for Oni Plays and being uploaded to YouTube? Oh, that can vary wildly. There's not a real answer to that, Wazowski. Let's do some marbles, guys. Let's do some marbles, and then I have to go to the bathroom, and I'll probably call it. It's marbles time. It's marbles time. Oh crap. Where's my game capture? It should be showing up. Oh, it is showing up. All right, we got marbles. We got the tip jar. You know what? Maybe I'll go to the bathroom first, and then we'll play marbles. Give me a sec. I really want to use this. I want to run an ad. I've always wanted to run an ad when I have to really go to the bathroom. If I go to dashboard.twitch.tv, stream manager, I'm going to play a 1-minute ad break, and I'll be right. You know what? This is going to be more of a 3-minute ad break, and then I'll be right back. Oh God. It ended, didn't it? I'm sorry if the ad ended too quickly. How long have you guys been waiting here? Hopefully not too long. What were you guys betting on? On how long it would take me to get back? That was not just peeing. Oh, you guys took a bet on whether I'd make it back in time? Wait, it never played the ads. Oh. Well, that's more embarrassing. Oh, subs don't get ads even when you roll them manually? Did anybody see the ads? The ad blockers just stop them? Oh, someone saw the ad. Well, at least someone saw an ad. What's the point of having a manual ad roll if it doesn't play and it just leaves a dead air for everybody? Oh well. I tried. I need to come up with some loop I can put on when I have to step away. Like those little technical difficulties bumpers. Oh, it just plays for everyone that isn't subbed. I see. Anyway, looks like we're all integrated and stuff. Should I buy one of these customizations? Should I modify my marble? I feel like I should. What can we do? Random skins, viewer. This isn't fun. Wait, now there's people getting an ad? It is time to bang play. I agree, gent. This is no fun at all. We're going to have a race. We're going to go to featured track, Refined Bubbling Promenade. And here we are. Sports ball skins and Horky Sporky Ozma. We are getting at it. It's time to bang play like your heart is going to stop if you don't. You guys, we got 300 viewers. If I don't see at least 100 players, I am not starting this race. We need 100 players to begin. 100 players, 100 marbles. 100 of you must be here before we can start our race. And I'm seeing 60, but 60 ain't 100, folks. Get the rats to play. How many rats out there have a marble and the ability to type 5 letters on the keyboard? Bang play. 73 people have entered the marbles race. And remember, if you're not playing marbles, you're not playing. I don't know. You're not playing at all. You're not on TomarStream. Tomar, I have to take a big dumpus. Noted, Azuma. If I win, please don't read this. Too late. Oh, they should hire you to narrate for this game. Well, thank you, Fabio. Maybe someday they'll learn. But for now, the only place you can hear me narrate marbles on stream is here on the TomarStream. We've got 91 entrants, only 9 more before we've met our minimum threshold. How many more will join? And Tyler's saying my thing. Get off your tablet, stop working on your cool animation and or art piece, and just type bang play into your browser. Then you can go right back to it. We just need you to enter the race. This is it. It's coming up. There's 94. Only 6 more slots before things start getting heavy. Will we get 5 more entrants in the next 5, 4, 3? Come on, 98. 98. And we have 98. Do I hear 99? Do I hear 99 racers? Do I hear Come on, we're stuck at 98. We are 99. Someone just entered. Hey there, Winchos. Thank you for joining us. We just need a 100th player, and we'll be off to the races, quite literally. Thank you, Courage, and thank you, Candy Cane 39, and thank you, Fields Jeffman. I think we're about ready to start. Now I've joined the fray, and we're up to 103, now 104. Thank you, Ripper805. Do we have any more racers? Does anyone else want to race? Red Carpnet, thank you for joining, Red Carpnet. Are there any more racers before we begin? Let me move my face. Let me get down into the corner so I'm not blocking the entire race. I'm just going to be down here, folks. All right. Brutalizer's in. Mr. JDC, Solono, DLTDR. I am about to start. Crawly Critter joins as soon as his name drops off the board. That's it. We're starting. 10. Barasama comes into the last second. Welcome, Barasama. Do we have any more latecomers? 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. It's the incredible spinning, whirling dervish. And we see Reuniclus X takes the early lead. And the names are revealed. And it seems Courage and Urine Too Deep are pulling up ahead. Reuniclus X still first in his slot, but which one will reach the bottom first? And it appears to be Lognog 666, followed by literally everyone else. And they go down into the funnel. It's really anybody's game here. It's anybody's game until the funnel is breached. Has anyone yet to breach the funnel? And who is it? Almost Tomamoto coming down first, but it's Taylor the Savior and Horky Sporky taking the lead now, followed by Golden Ace 12. But Horky Sporky is holding on to that first place spot. Will it last long, or will Taylor the Savior pull in and take it, and Golden Ace still in third? And I'm seeing some other names that are kind of surprising me, and I'm just going to ignore them because they must have fallen off the level. Horky Sporky taking the actual lead. Taylor the Savior, Golden Ace, all struggling for that first place spot. Horky Sporky maintaining his narrow lead, followed immediately still by Taylor the Savior and Golden Ace 12, who are then followed by Palachor, Hot Dog Man 11, and Terrablights. And they pour in, and it's some like it's not, in this big, wacky, circled sphere doohickey thing. Seems to pull ahead, but then gets caught in the next obstacle, and Steve Obama takes the lead. Steve Obama followed immediately by B Brutalizer, Steve Obama. Fabio Vanilla now takes the lead. Fabio is the first out of that course, and Urine Too Deep blasts ahead. Urine Too Deep splashes into the lead, followed by Ride Rice. No, not really followed. Yes, followed by Ride Rice. And Horky Sporky. Ride Rice now taking the absolute lead, going into the pinwheel. But it's a messy pinwheel indeed. Ride Rice falling through the course into the next obstacle, neck and neck with Whizbird. Whizbird almost pulls ahead, but it's Ride Rice who now goes into the lead, into the final pinwheel, and directly into the finish circle, followed by B Brutalizer. It is only 2 people to finish now, Jaffarero and Red Carpnet, followed by J-Ray98, Blazin' Alley, Horky Sporky, Lognog 666, Val Nassar, and Trillium Fancyson. That's it, folks. We have our top 10, and now it's just a matter of time before the rest make it through the pinwheel obstacles. And there's Necroflix with Tomamoto in almost dead last. Necroflix finally catching up with the group as more begin to finish. Some Like It's Not's in there, Gent Trooper's in there, Reuniclus X is in there, Lenny the Person's in there. We've got all our favorites. And there's Azuma, whose big dumpus has set them back severely. And still tailing miserably in last place, Tomamoto and Necroflix. Tomamoto has entered the winner's circle, and Necroflix appears to be virtually stuck. But Necroflix will exit the wheel into the final pinwheel, and they will roll into the finish line to end the round. By the way, Rebecca, thank you for the $5. So nice to see your face. Such a nice smile. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for dropping in. And now our final results.
Double gift.
And thank you, Ride Rice, our winner, for a double gift in celebration. Ride Rice has this to say. You need a larger tip jar. If I get top 10, I'll buy a sub. Yo, let's go. And then at It's Tyler, yeah. Well, you did it. B Brutalizer silently taking the second place win, and Jaffarero, who says, Tamomar, in third place. Red Carp Nat says, boost, yes, copper. J Ray 98, another silent fifth place win. Blazin' Alley in sixth says, made it, baby. Oh, you can comment? Cool. Horky Sporky in seventh had this to say, this one is really good. I'll fall off somehow. Get off my ass, Tyler. Oh, yeah. We don't need to hear double gift enough. We don't get to hear double gift enough. No, I guess we don't. It's less common than some of the others. Lognog666 had this to say. In eighth place, so close, I'd like to thank Mildor's Plume for this victory. This show sponsored by Mildor's Plume. Go big or go Mildor. In ninth place, Valnazar had only play and boost to say. And finally, in 10th place, was Trillium Fancyson. Trillium says your loop should play the Tomar song. Damn, I know this means nothing, but snagging 10th made me smile at work. I'm glad you got 10th place, Trillium Fancyson. And to go back to Red Card Nap, I had no idea there was a chat function. I would have said something inspiring. Blazin' Alley said, sweet. And Lognog666 said more Tomawamar, or just posted a bunch of worms. You know what? We're going to stop revisiting people in the winner's circle. Let's start another random track. That was number 1. We're doing at least 3 rounds of marbles on stream. Random track. And again, we don't... Oh, where'd I place? Literally second to last. That I remember. Snake Taylor. I was second to last. It's time to do your bang play. Hit your bang play. Exclamation point and PLAY. Bang play. Again, we will not start unless we have at least 100 participants. 100 participants is the minimum threshold to start a new game. But it seems we've got an interest because we've already hit 91. 91 entrants are in our race. Everyone's hitting the play button, everyone's bang playing, and that's what we like to see. 101 entrants already. We're nearly ready to go, but as long as people are popping up, I will keep this open. Ob Frog, 50-Foot Penguin, Rival Minds, Candy Cane 39, Venom Mule, Lloyd Rocket, Waking Goop Diego, Hot Dog Man 11, and it's cleared. We are hitting the start button. 115 racers will be doing marble. Will be dropping down this pachinko-like board in marbles on stream. Go. All right, it has begun. Truly anybody's game in this rapid race to the finish, but Reuniclus X appears to have the lead, but it's quickly taken over by Crawly Critter, followed by Feels Jeff Man, Tiny Spy, Blazin' Alley. Tiny Spy Guy seems slightly in the lead, followed by Feels Jeff Man, but he hits the boost first. Who's coming out on the other end? Tiny Spy Guy and Blazin' Alley and Feels Jeff Man. Still all struggling, vying for that first place prize. Tiny Spy Guy, Fabio Vanilla. Crawly Critter now pulls slightly into the lead, followed immediately by Kevote. And it's really anybody's race. They keep switching places as they go through these not quite symmetrical split alleys. Crawly Critter coming in first into the funnel. But the first to drop down appears to be Fabio Vanilla, blasts into the front, followed by Barasama. Feels Jeff Man not quite hitting the ramp correctly, and 1-800 Gay Boy. Barasama and Fabio Vanilla both blasting into the front. Fabio Vanilla still in the lead. Goes into the final heart-shaped stretch. Oh, why it's Manny trying to take the win. Oh, but no, they're just viewing. Never mind. Fabio Vanilla Barasama and finishes second, followed by Antarpt, followed by Captain Squiggles, 1-800 Gay Boy, Owazowski, Jaffarero, One Wolfstorm, Metalum Olympus, and Alien Princess. That's our top 10, everybody. And there I go. There goes Tomamoto dying, as usual. Gentleman Trooper we see coming down the final stretch. Ozma Magico will finish in somethingth place. And we see Steve Obama drawing Blood Live, Scurrying Kittler all coming in, and Necroflix doing at least better than last time. Urine Too Deep coming in. Mafitz. We have our laggard of the game just fell off the track. Here I am and now. Wasan G taking up the back end and rolling now into the final circle to end the game. Congratulations to our winner, Fabio Vanilla. All right. Our first place winner tonight, Fabio Vanilla, says, Tomar, commentator and cinematographer. We worship a master. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. At Super Dion Bro. Hey, man, I cost myself the predict, too. I spent 80 on non-plebs. Thank you so much, Dylan. Thanks for the gift sub. Thanks for the gift sub. Oh, Dylan, thank you for the gift sub, by the way. In second place was Barasama. I thought I was dead. Let's go. Look, Tomar, it's you. Look, Tomar, it's you. Antarpt says, they made a smiley face. Captain Squiggles says, go, you little bald bastard. Yeah, Bert's a lie. Tomar, we're going to eat tater tots. We gonna eat tater tots. 1-800 Gay Boy says, holy shit, I tabbed out. How did I get to third? Don't you dare slow down, damn you. Tomar, I'm sorry my name is such a mess to read, LOL. Congrats on partner, by the way. Never got to say it last time I placed in the top 10. Thank you. Owazowski in sixth. Pog, sixth place, baby. Let's go, Mar. Jaffarero in seventh says, One Wolfstorm in eighth says, oh yeah, GG's. Metalum Olympus, dead silent, and Alien Princess in 10th place said, yay, Marbles top 10, Pride Penguin, ya tater tots. And then we'll see. We'll revisit our winner who said this finally. A bunch of Tomar Emerald icons. I love these emeralds. Thank you, Tomar. This was a ton of fun. Yeah, it's always fun to win, right? Captain Squiggles, Tomar, we gonna eat tater tots. Tomar makes marbles more fun? Of course Tomar makes marbles more fun. That's why we're here. That's why we're in Tomarbles. Remember, this is all kicking off the East Coast Marbles arc. Tune in for more East Coast Marbles. Same bat time, same bat place, next Thursday, and Tuesday and Thursday next week. I'm not guaranteeing marbles on all those days. You know what? I'll guarantee marbles on all those days, even if it's not the only thing we do. East Coast Marbles will guarantee at least one game of marbles every day through next week. And then we can have our own One Piece arc, which is, of course, the East Coast Marbles arc. We're going to do another random track. Or you know what? What if we don't do a random track, but instead do a track of my choosing? Vertical Aggressive Air. Let's see. What a nice long one. Scrambling Marble Valley. It's got a 3-minute timer. I assume, is that an average finish time? This is going to be a big one. It would be cool if someone... How do you make your own marbles track? I got to look into that. All right. And it is submission time. Everybody bang, play, bang, play, bang, play. If you know what's good for you, you're going to type bang. That's the exclamation point for the uninitiated. And the word play. Thank you all for joining. We now have 87 participants. 89, 93, 96, 97, 98, 99, 101. We have now met our minimum threshold. As soon as we stop seeing players appear on the board, we are going to start. And I'd better join too. We have Bananas, Blazonelli, Tomamoto, Made Pie, Trillium Fancyson, 357 Sneak, Hot Dog Man 11, Sea Silver P, Latero, Winchos, Candy Cane 39, and Candy Cane 39, our final. Oh, Ret Carpnat steals the final slot, followed by Bid 3G, Meanie Techno Weenie, Noaminos, and Noaminos, our final entrant. We are starting. Secretly Social slips in at the end. 1. Go. I meant go. Here we go. Marbles on stream. And it's a multi-layered funnel system. But the first ones down are being destroyed, absolutely ripped to pieces. There are deaths left and right. Nobody knows who's really in the lead, but there have been survivors. It seems Rebecca Cartsmart and Lenny the Person were out in front, but we're seeing more and more deaths as things go. And I believe I myself have been eliminated from the race. Rebecca taking seemingly the actual lead, but she will struggle on this next obstacle, and Pingus Khan pulls ahead. Pingus Khan, ooh, I thought going through a portal. This is such a flipping mess. How are people to survive? It is an absolute meat grinder down there, folks. But it appears that Oatveal and Winchos have taken the lead, followed by Rust on Rust Only, Dylan B, Owazowski, Kezrek. And they are in what is properly known as a funnel. Will any of them actually make it to the next stage? Mod Day Pie and Feels Jeff Man finally do it. We have our front runners. How many more death-defying stunts must they pass? There goes another one. Neo Goat rolls casually. Oh, and is knocked off the board. We really might not have any winners today. This is a truly evil course. The only one left is Waking Up Diego, who slowly takes his time coming down the path. Waking Up Diego, what a level we picked. Waking Up Diego, we're going to have to defer any bets to the next race, I think. We're not going to have a top 10 here. Everybody is eliminated. But I'm rooting for Waking Up Diego, and I hope you all are too. Waking Up Diego hits the pad, blasts up, and will they survive? It's anybody's guess. They did make it in. Waking Up Diego, now moving into the next obstacle, entering the funnel. Their odds are not so great in here, though. They have to fall into one of this sort of middle circle, and oh, I think that's going to do it. Full elimination. What a terrible level. We're never playing it again. Thank you, by the way, Manoyo, for 100 bits. This sure is a sad day for Marble Kind. Yes, it is. That map was evil. So sorry to everybody. Let's pick another level that's not quite so evil. Vertical aggressive air elimination rate. Yeah, Scrambling Marble Valley. Let's do something with a low elimination rate, but a high average time. You know what? Here, 8% elimination rate, first cheeky run. We're going to do first cheeky run. Wait, how do I... Do I just say race? All right, we got this, guys. It's time to enter the race. Let's enter the race. Pow Pow the Kid, thank you very much for your subscription, by the way. New subscriptions always appreciated. Add it to my tip jar. Make me happy. Make me scream. Make me scream with absolute delight. We have 83 entrants, 85 entrants, and coming. We need at least 100 or we cannot start. If we fall short of 100 entrants, the race will be over and so will the stream. 100 entrants, we have it. We've done it, folks. 102, 103, 104. And they're coming in. Noaminos, Megastar 64, Venomule, Roy the Irish Boy, Shady Salesman, Nuclear Phoenix, Metallum Olympus, Hot Dog Man 11, Val Nassar, I join in because I almost forgot to. Some like it's not GM Honk, Winchos, Disgusting Weeb, Bish Ghost, Homan 525, Ret Carp Nat, Barasama, Nakraz 2000, Igor Sauce, Source, Chortles J1, Scurrying Skittler, Bid 3G, and that's it. We're starting the race. As soon as the entrance clear, we have 128 participants today. It's going to be quite the race, folks. 0, go. Into the funnel with the lot of you. And I'll be waiting at the bottom to see who comes out first. Because what's the point of tracking until then? The first out of the funnel is going to be Golden Ace 12, followed by Herf and Silpho. Silono. Silpho was more fun to say. Herf is charging into the lead, but can they maintain it? Herf now followed by Blazin' Alley and Manoyo 82. But maintaining that lead nonetheless. Herf now going into the big green tube. Up the twisty part into the next and final part of the big green tube. Herf is going to drop onto the next obstacle and be overtaken by Manoyo 82. And then quickly regain his lead by a wider margin still. Big Shrek fan, and some like it's not both passing Manoyo 82, but Herf maintaining a commanding lead. It's anybody's game as the track shifts. And the players are pulled up into the mess. Alan Anderson now taking the lead. Wait a minute. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. It seems the path has split off a few times, and Big Bouncing Bongus is allegedly our leader. But no, our true leader is Golden Ace 12, who seems to be way ahead of the pack on the way into the finish line. We lost track of that, folks. This is a wacky, crazy level. But Golden Ace 12, oh my God, Ozma Magica and JRRD blasted from the other direction and take the lead. Golden Ace 12 will come in third place. Azuma, I don't know how you did it, but you managed to magic your way into first place. And that's followed by Steve Obama, Guko Meh, Venomule, Ret Carpnat, Fish Ghost, Trillium Fancyson, and Big Bouncing Bongus. Let's see where our big players are. We can see Lenny the Person making his way down, followed by VIP Reuniclus X. Looking further back still, some like it's not it's Tyler. Our mods are making their way down. And we still see Tomamoto just making an absolute fool of himself. Silono and Stun Seed coming up the back. Snake Taylor just doing God knows what, stuck in this horrible, horrible thing. We have 53 seconds left for our competitors to finish. Snake Taylor, I thought in literal last place, but it seems Wolfstorm has fully glitched out and is stuck and will probably have to wait to be eliminated. There is a critical flaw clearly in this track that allows a player, perhaps when bounced on top of, to be shoved off of the geometry. Snake Taylor making his way in for what will ultimately be last place. Wolfstorm is eliminated. Sorry, Wolfstorm. And Azuma, our winner, had this to say. Herf, thank you for subscribing. Always appreciate it. Oh, and Pow Pow the Kid, did I thank you? Yeah, I think I did. But thank you again, and thank you, Herf. Ozma Magica, our first place winner, says this. Anyway, I started blasting. Hold my beer, chat. Get dunked on, literally everyone else. The Bloom of Mildor gives me flight. I farted on the way down, and you all rolled through it. I'm the king of the East Coast Marbles Arc. Then JRRD says, nice. And in third, Golden Ace 12 exclaims, what the actual frig is going on? Tomomo Emerald, I was robbed. Steve Obama said, give me top 10, please. You got it. Guko Meh says, oh, dang, top 10. Are you still considering tattooing Tomar number 1 on your forehead? No. Venomule says, there we go. A top 10 finish. OMG. I know my mom always watches Twitch TV /Tomamoto. Hi, Mom. Can't believe it. Retcarpnat says, if it is the will of God, I shall win. Fish Ghost is quite the ghost. Trillium Fancyson says, I'm coming for you. I'd like to thank my coach who told me to always keep my eye on the ball. I became the ball. I became the marble, in fact. And Bing Bouncing Bongus says, Ayo, love you, Tomarar. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Ozma's final words.
Gifted.
By Snake Taylor. Okay. All right. Now, are we done? Is the stream over? Will it simply just end because we've done 3? Or will there be a bonus round? You guys will decide as we select our final race. The bonus round will only happen if we can still get 105 entrants. We're raising the stakes. We need 105. We've done it before. Can we do it again? Thank you, by the way, Waking Up Diego for the gift sub. Thank you, Dylan B, for the other gift sub. And thank you, Rebecca Kartzmark, for 100 bits. And a plea for a bonus. Well, your plea is not going unheard, but it will still be up to you, the audience. Let's see, the Futuristic Racing Zone is a 31% elimination, but it's a nice long one. Let's go with Music Breaking Blast. It's going to be Music Breaking Blast. This will be our final level, and it is free to enter. You'd better bang play now, like your bang play depends on it. I'll be joining too, but we need at least 105 entrants in order to start our bonus round today. 79 people have entered. 87, 94, 98, 99. We hit 100. Can we hit 105? We have just 103. And okay, we hit it. Our final entrants: Hot Dog Man 11, Trillium Fancyson, Oatville, Gargar Binky, Nox Nitico, Ilnsert, Palcamore, Scurrying Skittler. It seems things have cleared. Feels Jeff Man sneaking in at the end, but we have 122 racers, and we're ready. Wait, I did join, didn't I? I thought I joined. Oh, crap, I forgot to. Oh, no, there I am. All right, I'm in the race, and so is everyone else, and that's what matters. Let's go to the bottom of the funnel to see who comes out first. And it's going to look like Bryce Shepard 7. Bryce Shepard 7 taking the lead, barely defending it from Drawing Blood Live. And Bone Boy pulls ahead of the lot. Bone Boy followed by Jar Jar Binky. Bone Boy now falling into the next obstacle. But who will actually come out the other end of this obnoxious room? It's going to be Herf, followed by GMO Cantaloupe, Putreficent Grope Clown, and Tomamoto, and Antarpt. And Jar Jar Binky stays in the race, followed by Jonathan Joestar. Putreficient Grope Clown now taking a brief lead, and Tomamoto pulls ahead. I can't believe it. Tomamoto in first place. Tomamoto barely followed by Jar Jar Binky. Blasted out. Tomamoto, please don't die, Tomamoto. Jar Jar Binky appears to go down the tube first, followed by Tomamoto and Herf. Come on, Tomamoto. I'm somehow, for some reason, biased and rooting for Tomamoto. Jar Jar Binky still maintaining that lead, but can he keep it? Or will it go to Tomamoto or Herf?
Tomamoto and Jar Jar Binky both appearing to enter the final stretch, but Tomamoto falling back. Oh, being delayed by so much before finally being sucked up into the green tube. Jar Jar Binky taking now a commanding lead, followed by Tomamoto and Nakraz 2000. Jar Jar Binky now falling into this mess of a trap just above the finish line, but it really could go to anybody. But it's going to go to Jar Jar Binky, followed by Nakraz 2000, followed by me, Tomamoto, followed by Snackin' Aki Wacky, Ponpio, XXX Jario, Jonathan Joestar, GMO Cantaloupe, 1-800-GAY-BOY, and Insert.
That's the best I've ever placed, you guys. Like, ever. I got top 10 for the first time. And it was third place.
And let's see how our laggarts are doing. Azuma once again finding some way to cheat his way over the map, but not quite to the effect of last time. And they're all coming into the final stretch now, except for poor a Money Rat. It would seem a Money Rat is too potentially trapped in the geometry. Inside this big, sick electric guitar, there is a Money Rat struggling to get out. Sorry, a Money Rat. You've been eliminated from the round, and it appears I've now gotten stuck in the level geometry, and we won't be seeing who finishes last. How do I get out of here? Oh, sorry. That seemed like a way out. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the inside of an electric guitar. This was all on purpose. How do I get out of here? Nobody knows. Are there any buttons that let me move my cursor to an arbitrary point? All right, Jar Jar Binky, our winner, has this to say. Let's go! I'm so fucking fast! I literally joined like a sec before the race and I won! Win and let go! Nakraz 2000 says,
Yo, 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 let's go, let's go! I am gaming! Tomamoto, our third place winner, would like to thank his loyal following who have come here and stuck with us for many rounds of Marbles on Stream and helping make this boy's dream a reality of having a stream that people actually show up at. Thank you guys all. It's been cool. But I mean, it was just third place, I know, but I kind of get to just to talk as long as I want because no one can stop me. All right, going on to fourth place. Snackin' Aki Wacky in fourth place says, can't remember if I joined, LOL. This is why you don't get sloshed on workdays, lads, lasses, and non-binary masses. Oh, what how? Many thanks many thanks all for the fun night, and I hope you enjoy your time here on the East Coast, Tomar. Well, it's the East Coast, the East Coast Marbles, but the East Coast Tomar indeed. Oh, you hope I enjoy my time on the East Coast. That was just you being nice. I get it. Thank you, Snackin' Aki Wacky. Ponpio says, game. Sixth place, XXX Jario says, Slowmar, rigged. I won this race by a lot. Tomar, you should collab with Germa. Tomar in third place. Seems a little sus. Let's fucking Gomar. Jonathan Joestar in seventh place says, I want to thank Tomar for agreeing to the Tomar #1 tattoo. That really motivated me to gain top 10. Number 8, GMO Cantaloupe says, OMG, come on, please. I want to be top 10. Please, God, let me come one place behind Tomamoto. Holy shit. I finally made a top 10. Thank you, Tomar. 1-800-GAY-BOY says, oh, damn, twice in one night? It's a Tomar miracle. Tomar getting third? Furrows brow. My career in marbles begins today. And finally, Insert says, hi, Tomar. Happy New Year, Tomar. I main Trundle on League also. Pretty cool troll guy. Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad to hear that. And folks, I think you know what time it is.
It's time to end this stream because I want to make sure I'm all finished packing, and I've got travel to stress over now. But thank you guys all for coming. Marbles was great, and I hope you guys enjoyed just having a nice chatting stream. It was great having you all here. It was a good time. I'm not going to raid anybody because I got to go. I got to go. And raids are like totally a lot of work. Oh, yeah. And about the big news. I was going to tell you the big news. The big news is that